Ladies, gentlemen, all beautiful people, it is my honor today. I have a very special guest. We're shooting a music video for Rise Up, and I've always wanted to have a quick convo with this amazing woman doing incredible work. Ladies and gentlemen, Letoya Johnstone.
Yes! The only woman who is actually rising up right now, because that is what is needed. Put your thumbs up with yours truly, phenomenal king.
The king of queens.
Everything good that really needs aristocratic attitude and society.
Hey, ujalo itakumaliza wewe.
This is high society only right
Omer.
now.
Yeah, babe.
Omera.
Otis.
Omoke.
Thank you so much for coming through.
You're welcome.
Man, it's an honor to have you in this project.
It is actually an honor to work with somebody who is shifting the paradigm and making sure that your music is not just a tune to be danced to, but to use it as a voice, as a template, as a tool that is for fighting for something. So that is really powerful. You don't even have any idea what you are doing with your music outside here. You are really powerful. I put you in the power of the great Dr. Maya Angelou, Nina Simone, Dr. Wangari Maathai. That is where greatness is.
Wow. Phenomenal woman indeed.
I'm telling you, my darling, the only F word we use is phenomenal.
Yes, indeed. I love it.
Yes.
You are the definition of a phenomenal woman.
I am so humbled that you feel so.
You have been through hell and back.
Yes.
Every day we're here, saying we wish we could help, we wish we could be, how can we just be, of help to the community, to the trans community. There's a lot of violence around it.
Yeah.
How do you, what's the way forward?
First of all, I think most people will always fear all these things that are happening, but I do believe that they're the start of the conversation. And I do believe in the mantra of it is okay to be broken. That's how light gets in. So for now, I am working with the transgender organizations in Kenya because I don't want Letoya to be helped alone. That is going to be a singular individual.
Yeah.
I want something that can shake the whole country and shape it and make it be a voice of reason. So I am so glad when you asked me that question below when I was attacked. Violence is something that we should not be taking for granted because it is something that can take away a life. But then now, what do we do? So number one, from where I was attacked, I spoke to Jinsi Yangu, which is a transgender organization, and they wrote a letter to the CASCO, which is from the Ministry of Health, to be able to talk to the OCPD from around Kino. Then they need to be sensitized. So people from around there are going to be sensitized, from the police to the spaces where at least transgender can be able to go, like the bus, the motorcycle people from around there, the landladies and the landlords, the chief and the assistant chief. Because then whenever they are aware of the good and right information about who transgender people are, then now they are able to control their flock and then make the other people not to have the power to attack us thinking that we are alien. Yeah. We are more than just human beings. We are in existence of the highest power who created us.
Yes.
So that is the intention that we are going to do.
And I'm here for it all the way.
And I'm so glad that your song Rise Up is actually making us rise up, because whenever you are always on the forefront of fighting for human rights, you might end up standing alone. But as you are there as an individual, you present 10,000. And these 10,000 people could be the sparkles of freckles of stars that then becomes the sun.
Yeah.
So what you are doing for people like ourselves is actually you are using the tools that God gave you that we call talent to make people like us speak their issues out, and that makes you Kenya Halisi.
Yes, and walk around freely. Like,
exactly.
Why would you attack someone who's minding their business, whose bedroom is none of your business? You know. So like, we need to shape the mindset of Kenyans, of Africans.
Exactly.
I think this generation is the one that has to change the narrative, because we're all just, I mean, you're my friend.
Yes.
It doesn't matter where you're from, how you know,
Yeah.
what you're into. I hope, this is just a small part of this movement. Yeah, to sensitize.
Yeah, so basically this is really good, because whenever we are singing Rise Up, which is your music title, we are not only rising up for us to be beautiful, we are rising up for us to be visible, to be seen. We want everything to rise up in the fact that we are fighting for documentation, we are fighting for the gender marker in our IDs. We are also fighting for us to be acknowledged. We are rising up towards access to healthcare, access to justice, employment. We are actually having conversations that then need to make us rise up. And whenever we rise up, we just don't want to be standing there and to be seen. We want to be invited in the spaces where decisions are being made, and we want to be part of the decision that is being made.
Letoya Johnstone, everybody, make some noise. Let me ask you.
Yes, go ahead.
Your mastery of language.
Yeah.
Do you write? What would you do for fun?
To be honest, what I do for fun is I love styling people, making people look good.
Okay.
But then again, I love reading a lot, because where I came from extreme poverty. Books were expensive, and so was education. So I knew whom I wanted to be, and I started reading. So how do I come up with the words? I think whenever you are reading, you make everything fun, and then language makes you become a linguist.
Yeah.
And when you are a linguist, you are able to use your words in the most technical, flexible, flamboyant way that removes you from being an incomplete.
The discombobulation of the English language, my friends. Oh, it's always a pleasure hanging around you. I would love to be in more spaces with you, to understand the community, to lend my voice to the community.
I am looking forward to it, and I think you transgender organizations, please bring people like Fena here, so that they can continue being phenomenal by educating them, so that at least when they know and they have even the most needed information, they are able to continue involving us around, because they say music strikes the heart, and it is the only thing that can hit you without hurting you.
Yes.
Exactly. So let the words and the lyrics, or the lyrical prowess, be that accentuates and leaves most people lackadaisical, somewhat lethargic, but then a little bit with a twist of reality, to make other people get to know that you are not just a human being, you are a society. And when you are a society, then your main purpose in this world is to leave a mark that then now we can say that we have a green belt movement, like that one of Dr. Wangari Maathai.
Yes, indeed.
So your legacy that leaveth behind is really what needs to bombast people.
It's an honor to play a very small part in your legacy. I'm always rooting for you. I wish you all the best. Tuko pamoja through and through.
Thank you, my darling.
Yeah.
And that means the world to us. To
Follow at Letoya Johnstone on IG.
Yes.
Lend your voice. Even in your communities at home.
Yes.
We're all one people.
We are.
And at the end of the day, love is love.
Love is love,
Call me
darling.
the phenomenal woman. This is Rise Up. Peace. What's up, beautiful people? It's the phenomenal woman, Fena Gitu, Mama Lau, Mama Des, Mama D's. This is Rise Up. We are rising up for social justice. We are rising up for love. We're rising up for equality. We're rising up against poverty. We're rising up a generation that will take over. So I want you to join me in this series. Very short, very sweet. Phenomenal woman. We out.